Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven. The camera is off angle. There we go. That's a little bit better. Like the camera was like off centered, the way it probably shouldn't have been. So, you know me. Be kind, rewind, adding people to the mix who probably will enjoy watching this particular episode. You never know. You never know who may enjoy watching this particular episode. What's up, Kim? Let's see. Got that one. I don't know why she got so many particular pages. Hey, best friend, how you doing? Oh man, make sure is my mic okay? Mic's on. I think like, wait, is my mic even on? I think like, wait, was my mic even on? Boom, boom. You see, you just never know. So I'm just inviting as I'm going along. You never know. You just never know. Just never know, y'all. You just never know. But that's it. I'm done right there. Okay, what's up, Dre? What's up, Rihanna? Nothing much. Good evening to you all in one. Best friend, how's it hanging? Thank y'all for joining me on this 99th episode of En-Syte. You heard it right, 99 episodes. For those of you on YouTube, I'm sorry, there's not 99 episodes on YouTube. I know this because I only came into YouTube later on. But you can always come to my Facebook page. When actually I make the next, I'm going to put the description in. I'm going to put the link in the description to the Facebook page for En-Syte. So any of you who are probably watching this on YouTube, feel free to go ahead and watch some of the past episodes that I've done. Just let you know, the earlier you go into the episodes, the worse the camera quality is going to get. Just let you know that right now. So welcome all in one. Man, dang, been on for 2 minutes. Got 8 people watching. What's up, all 8 people? I know 5 of them, but you know, it only shows me certain people. But hey, what's up? It's okay. So how we all doing this fine evening? This October the 1st. It is October, y'all, of 2019. It is October the 1st of 2019. We only have this month, right along with November and December, left of 2019, and we're going to be into the 2020 decade. It's going to be crazy. This is crazy. It's already that time. It's October the 1st, and it's like 90-something damn degrees outside, you know. Hey, boo, how you doing? It's just like, I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I'm missing an invite in some way, shape, or form, juncture, that I'm missing an invite. But I don't know who. I really don't know who. Oh, wait, I think I know one. Boom. That's one person. But who else? I feel like I'm missing someone else who normally watches it. Oh, yeah, he is about to be one. Best friend baby about to be 1 year old in 4 months. Oh, hey, Danielle, how you doing? Before I fully get into the episode, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do. I still don't know what I'm going to do next week. I really don't. I honestly, truly don't know what I'm going to do next week. And this is crazy. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I can do or something at that juncture or anything of that nature, but I cannot figure it out for the life of me. I cannot figure it out. So I'm doing good, Danielle. I'm doing good. All right. Hey, Tegan, how you doing? I just don't know what to figure out. I don't know how to figure it out. What up, Darius? What's good, bro? Yeah, I want to do something epic, but I don't know exactly what. So, yeah. So, rather than trying to focus on that, let's focus on today's episode, shall we? Let's get to it. All right. So, I know at the end of last week's episode, I was talking about the things that are needed in a relationship. At first, I wrote down 6 things. Then it was 7. I was trying to be creative with it and trying to think like, what the hell? What's 7? What's a 7-sided shape? I don't know which side had 7 shapes. Then I forgot. It's called I think a sectagon. Put a video together of your old topics. Oh my God. That's 98 topics, best friend. Oh man. Oh God. Just basically like cut everything up and put it together. Like, man, that's me having to download every video that I've done. That's all 99 episodes. Oh my God. I'll consider that, but I don't have the editing skills for that. But we can go ahead and give it a try. I guess. I don't know. All right. Yeah, not all of them. Just the more epic ones. Okay, I'll probably put up. Hey, Ashley. I'll probably put up the top 20 episodes, the top 10 episodes, and like the top 10 favorite picks. I'm coming over now, co-host the 100 show with y'all, bro. You ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that. I'm gonna figure something out, man. I'll try and figure something out. But we need to get into this episode because I'm already 6 minutes into the show, and we're over here talking about something that's next week. And next week, and Danielle's gonna co-host for the ladies. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is one of those shows that it don't matter which gender you are. It's a show for everybody. Because everybody at some point in time fall in love. Some point we grown, we have sex, we do things. Who knows? But other than that, we're gonna go on now. I know I said last week I was talking about the several things that goes into a relationship and all things that's needed in one. So that's why I'm calling this particular episode the Octagon of a relationship. This is basically all the things that are needed to keep a relationship strong. So we're going to go across all 8 things. And I put them in order. If you need editing, call me out. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Bree. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is not gonna be Spitfire. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need this, and this, and this. Sorry, I forgot to turn down the volume on my phone. I normally keep it by me, but I forgot to turn down the volume on my phone. So let's go ahead and handle that right now, and boom. Okay, I'm not gonna Spitfire. We're gonna talk about each one in detail for as much as we possibly can for the allotted time given. So let's go straight into it. Now, the 8 things that are needed for a relationship. I'm not gonna say them all at once, but number 1, attention. Now, I know last week we were talking about attention and things of that nature to a certain degree, but we know that a lot of people need certain levels of attention depending on their personality. But the thing is, attention is needed by all people, regardless of age. Whether you're a baby or, in your 90s, attention is needed. Everyone wants attention on some way, level, shape, or form. When you're in a relationship, attention is important. Even if you're not an attention hog, or even if you want all the attention in the world, attention is important because it shows that you're interested in the person that you're talking to. You're showing interest in the person. You're showing interest into who they are. As long as you pay attention to them, then they'll think those types of things go a long way. You remember a certain thing that they had. You're like, well, that kind of reminded me of like 2 weeks ago when you did that. I'm like, wait, you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, and that'll spark something in their head like, wow, that person really pays attention to me. You don't want to pay too much attention, be a creep or nothing like that. Like, I remember you had on purple socks that one day, but I never seen your socks, but I knew that they were purple. Just some weird stuff like that. So you don't want to be overly attentioned. You don't want to put out too much. You don't want to give too much. But, just showing that attention really, really helps out. Attention goes a long way. Believe it or not, it does. If you don't show a particular person attention, yes, they're going to find it someplace else, plain and simple. Attention is one of those things that can be overlooked. Like you realize that you're not giving it. You can realize that you're not giving it, and it could just be so overlooked, but you're not realizing it. But you're not knowing it. You're not knowing that you're not giving a person attention until one or two things happen. They tell you about it, or they just up and vanish, or they start doing, sneaky shit if y'all together. Yeah, of course, the right attention. Yes, of course, definitely, Danielle. Definitely, yeah. You want the right attention. You don't want the attention from just anybody. But we just talk about that positive attention that's needed in a relationship to basically keep it healthy, going, and thriving. And that's the type of attention that needs. Now, we all, of course, know things occur. Why am I focusing in and out? That is so annoying. Now, we all know that over the course of time of being together, certain things happen, whether they be positive or negative, in a person's life that's in a relationship. Attention may start to fade some because they're trying to focus on making things right, or they have so much positivity going on in their life that they can't stop right now to give you attention, because if they stop right now to give you that attention, then that positivity may slip off, and then they have to try and build it back up. So it's not always, a lack of attention due to negative reasons, or just due to the fact that they're out cheating, or that's really the most case. When a person don't give you attention, it's cheating. They think the person's cheating. It's always about cheating. Oh, they don't kiss me no more like they used to. They don't, hug me like they must be cheating. No, people go through shit personally. Even though y'all in a relationship, they may be going through something internally that they can't talk about just yet. Not even with their significant other. You have to realize things like that happen in life, that they can't give you the attention that they need because they're fighting whatever demons that they have inside of them. So, attention is important, but attention may not always be given during the times that you need it. Hence why that's only one part of many that is needed for a relationship. Hey, Twani, that is why attention is only one part that is needed for a relationship. So let's go on to the second one. Communication. We all know that communication is important. You really have no knowledge of anything unless it's communicated. But at the same time, we have to talk to a person as well. Communication, as they say, it's key to the relationship. It's not the key to a relationship. Communication is not key to a relationship. Communication is needed. It's important, but it's not key for a relationship. It is not key for a relationship. Relationship is a huge lock that not one key is going to work on it. One key of communication is not going to open the lock to a relationship. It is not. So I hate when people say communication is always key in a relationship. No, the fuck it ain't. It is not. Communication is needed. Communication is wanted. Communication is a part of a relationship, but it is not, I repeat, is not the key. Communication is, of course, the relay of talking back and forth. It's not priority. It is not priority. Communication is not priority. The reason why communication is not priority, I can communicate to you one thing, but that does not mean that that one thing is true. You ask me where I'm going. I'm just going out hang with the guys. I'm going to see the girl next door. I communicated to you. I communicated something to you, but that doesn't mean it's true. Communication is not the key. Communication is not priority. Everybody's thinking communication of being a positive thing. You have to look at it from both sides of the fence. Communication is not priority. Sorry, Twani, but communication is not priority. Communication is needed, but it's not priority. What's priority is what's after this. What's number 3 is what's priority. Because if you don't have number 3, you might as well not have nothing at all. Hey, Samantha, I'm telling you right now, numbers 3 and 8 are the true keys to a relationship. Those 2 keys are the true things that are needed in a relationship, more so than the other 6. All eight will symbolize damn near the perfect relationship if it's in a positive sense. But numbers 3 and number 8, matter of fact, you know what? I'm making that second to last. Boom. I'm making that second to last now. I'm not even going to say number 3. It's no longer number 3. It's number 7 now. But that is the whole key point about communication. People think that communication is top priority in a relationship. It is really not. It honestly is not. Communication is wanted. Communication is needed. Here is the thing. There are people out there who can't speak a solid word. They'll figure out a way to communicate. Right? Right. But people can lie. Regardless of how you can communicate, people can lie. So that does not make communication priority. It makes it important, but not a priority. If anything, communication is secondary at most. I don't care who disagrees with me on this one, but communication is secondary in a relationship as opposed to other things that are needed in a relationship. So, with that being said, communication, yes, it is very much needed. It is. It has to follow with the fact that there are things that could happen to an individual. There are things that, you never know. Like you have kids. Like, so what time is Susie's ballet recital? You didn't communicate that with somebody, and now it's too late for you to get the answer. And now, little Susie, she done missed out on her ballet recital. She's upset because when she gets old enough, she can't go to Juilliard. All because it's a miscommunication. Miscommunication. Well, what time is Jimmy's basketball tournament? Didn't relay that communication. Little Jimmy missed his tournament. His team lost. The coach blames him. He never wants to play basketball again. So guess what? You just lost out on possibly a starting off $1.3 million point guard that could have been in the NBA. Communication is needed. It's not priority, but it's needed. If anyone thinks differently, I got 5 people watching right now. Any of you 5 people think differently, feel free, let me know. Feel free, let me know. I'll sit here and wait too. I will sit here and wait for the next minute and 13 seconds. Y'all got a minute left. Change my mind if you can. Tika says, no, it's not all true. Danielle says, agreed. Tony says, run this list. Oh, I want to hear more. To run this list, I want to hear more. Tony. Angie said, hey, Angie. Okay. 20 seconds left for someone to change my mind. Oh, actually disagree. Here we go. Okay, Tika says, my ex and I always had miscommunication over everything. Yeah, that can happen. Ashley, why do you disagree? Why do you disagree, Ashley? Why do you disagree the fact that communication is not priority? It's not, it can be secondary, but not priority. Why do you believe that in a relationship, why do you believe communication is not secondary? Oh, the first thing was attention. Twani, I'm sorry, you weren't here for the first one. The first one was attention. How I said attention is needed, as long as it's the right attention, attention is needed. Regardless of how young or how old you are, attention is needed. You could be a baby or you could be someone that's 90 years old. Attention is needed, whether the fact if you like a lot of it or just a little, attention is needed. That's the recap of that. Now I'm trying to hear from Ashley to see like why she disagree with the fact that communication is more than secondary. You better let me know quickly because we still got 6 other things to run through and only got less than 40 minutes left of this show to do. So let me know something. But other than that, because I don't know how fast of a typer she is, I need to like, I don't know. I need to figure out a way that I could just get like, well, no, because everybody be talking at once. Okay, I should have said keep going. Okay, fine. Number three in the octagon of a relationship is compromise. We all know that everyone has those little pet peeves about somebody, or they do little things that like kind of irk you a little bit, or it might not be something that irks you. It's that the fact that they may have a demanding job, you know, or a person has okay, Ashley's a slow typer, so we can't really wait on her too much. So she'll just type in what she get in. But we all know that compromise is needed. Compromise is the understanding that this is this, this is this, and this is this. Okay, this particular thing I don't like, but these two things kind of counterbalance that. So I will tolerate this to accept these two things right here. Hey, Jan. So I will accept this. This is compromising right here. I will accept this one thing that I really kind of leery about. But to have these two good things, these two great things, I will tolerate that one lower than expected thing that I don't want. I will deal with that. That's compromise. That's working around particular things in order to understand. I'm not going to say dealing with it, but it's tolerating the fact of something that you don't want for the acceptance of the fact that you may have something that you want. You know, you may have something that you want to keep hold of. Trouble has arrived, Jan. Yeah, I love you to death too. 20 says just a little, but hold your ground. Wait, what do you mean just a little, but hold your ground? I'm confused. Y'all got to forgive me due to the fact that it's kind of warm outside. It's kind of warm in my living room. So I'm drinking this water. Just because I finish this water will not mean the end of the episode. I'm telling y'all that right now. It'd be a whole lot different once winter kick in. Or once fall starts to really take effect. I won't drink water as fast because it's already nice and chilled. But 20, what do you mean by just a little, but hold your ground? But yeah, compromise is needed in a relationship as well. It's not a mainstream thing, but it is a necessity in terms of a relationship because, of course, you're going to run into those little things that's going to irritate you. You're going to run into those little things that's going to bother you a little bit. You know, I'm like, Yeah, like I love them. I just hate when it leaves the toilet seat up. Just like hate when it leaves the toilet seat up. So, hey, Whitney, actually, it ain't kind of warm. It's hot. Yes, it's well, it's not hot in my living room. It's just kind of warm in my living room because it's hot outside. That's the only thing. But I just hate when he leaves the toilet seat up. I'm like, okay, you can get past that, except if you wake up in the middle of the night and you fall in, and that's it. uh, I'm I'm doing good, Whitney. How you doing, my little chocolate queen? You? So, you get past those little things just due to the fact that they are a good person for you or a great person for you, or hell, might just be the one for you. You'll get past those little details, those little things right there, just to have that one thing you've always wanted. You want more money, but you want more money, but you have to compromise with the fact that it's on a shift that you may not want. I get more money, but I'm on a shift I don't want. But I have to deal with the fact that I'm on a timeline, on a time frame that I don't want, but my bank account is the way I want it. That is compromise. That is that. It's the same thing in a relationship. You have to actually give up something in order to get something. You do. You have to give up some pride in order to accept a person for who they are. That is compromise. Compromise. More than just like, okay, so if you're going to do this, I'll do this. No. It's more to it than that. It's deeper than that. You have to understand that you have to learn to tolerate or deal with something for as long as you two are together that they're going to do. That is just one of the mannerisms. One of the mannerisms that they can't stop doing no matter how hard they try. It's a part of what they do. It's a part of who they are. It's just that. You can't stop that mannerism. If you don't like it, leave. If you believe that you can tolerate it and this person is the one for you, you wouldn't even care about the mannerism. You wouldn't care. Like, man, they snore loud as hell, but I love them to death. But I can't sleep at night sometimes. You better put on some earbuds and some earplugs and just say, like, wake me up when you wake up, kind of thing. Or you go to sleep before them and hopefully they snore don't wake you up out of your sleep. That kind of thing. That's just what that is. Just compromise. So, on to number 4, which is understanding. Understanding an individual for who they are. Understanding the past that they grew up from. Now, understanding their past is a huge step, is a huge form of understanding an individual, because depending on how they were raised, depends on how they're going to be in this relationship. So you have to understand how they were raised, and hopefully the way that they were raised would be suitable for your particular lifestyle in terms of a relationship. Because if they just were raised at the fact that they don't give 0 fucks, then guess what? They just there for you for a little bit because they don't give 0 fucks. So you got to understand that understanding an individual's past is important. Understanding who they are, where they come from, what they're going to be, what they're trying to be, understanding the fact, because that's what that conversation is. What do you see yourself in 5 years? That's not just no standard question. That is not a standard question. That question is meant to understand an individual's mind frame. That is meant to understand where their mind is at. Even if you don't care, the fact that this is where the destination is going or not, like they like, you know what? 5 years from now, man, 5 years from now, I will see myself, Already have my business open for already 2 years. Doing good things in my community, and hopefully have a family started by then and have someone to share all of this success with that I'm going to have, because in 3 years I'm starting my business. Now you already understand, like, okay, this person is goal oriented, family oriented, and is looking for someone to settle down with just from that response. Now you dating someone like, man, 5 years. I'm trying to look for 5 years, man. 5 years will come and 5 years come. I'm like, man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Ahead, what I'm trying to do with you tonight. You know what I'm saying? Then that type of person right there, you just don't want to fucking deal with, because that's not a person who has a future goal with you. Now, the first response is a person who is planning out a future with someone, but not particularly you, because y'all just out on a date. Now, if it's a person that is saying like, man, I'm just trying to see what I'm trying to get done with you, then they not really about you. They just really about themselves and want to just, get one and leave. While the first person is in the mind frame of like, I'm ready to settle down and I'm ready to get things up and going. I'm already in the process of doing it. Because they said that they're going to have their business already up and ran for 2 years and helping their community, start a family, and have someone to share all this success with in 5 years. 5 years. You never know. You never know. But that is the best way to get an understanding of someone. It really, really is. That's the best thing to do, is that understanding. Number five is investing. Investing. I was trying to say investing and investments and invest. I was trying to say all three of those words at the same time. So it just came out and bim. Hey, Simone. So investing, investments, or invest, however which way you want to slice it. This is more so of a time-based thing. This is more so time-based. So it was said last week by Dre Davis, who said, you need to be careful of who you invest your time in. Wait, what's that, Dre? I got to remember. I don't know if that was Dre or somebody else now I'm thinking about it. You need to invest your time carefully on who it is that you invested with. Hey, sometimes it happens. This is live. I can't edit out. I can't edit words. I can't edit things. I can't be like, redo, and it's just like a skip frame or a skip scene. No, this is just straight pure how I am right now. Deal with it, Ashley. Deal with it. But no, you have to be careful of the time that you invest in an individual, because once you put time in, you are not getting it back. You are not getting it back, because you're putting that time in to talk to someone and that doesn't go well, then you may miss out on somebody who is probably more so worth your time, more so worth the effort for you to talk to, rather than the person you just try to talk to. Like, you never know. But at the same time, if you invest your time properly and wisely, it's just like investing money. Just say you put in $100 here. That $100 that you put away is an hour. Of time. Every hour you spend with someone, think of it as $100 that you're putting away. Think of it like that. You spend out, say, 3 hours on a date with somebody. Just say you put $300 away in a savings, basically, that investing in that person. Time goes on, you spend many a dates, plenty of time. Now you up to the point that you put probably we'll say 100 hours in with the person. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand. Now all of a sudden y'all in a relationship. Cool. Y'all spending more time than ever before. Now y'all probably up to, y'all can spend so many hours together, y'all probably up to a good million or two, right? In terms of the $100 you keep putting in. You probably up to a million or two. Next thing you know, you get married. That's more time y'all done spend together. Y'all done spend together doing this, planning this, doing this, getting fitted, doing this, cakes, guests, things, this, there, over there, this venue. How about that venue? How about that dress? What about your bridesmaids? What about my groomsmen? My best man gonna be such and such. Who gonna be your maid of honor? Boom, 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 boom. Y'all spend all that time together. Now y'all probably up to a good $10 to $15 million in terms of time spent over the course of the time that you met, dated, relationship, engaged, marriage. You done probably put in a good $15 million. And mind you, every $100 is an hour spent. Now think of this. This is the money that you've invested in this person thus far. In return, once the whole till death do you part thing, you spent your life in love with one person. So this $100 to $200 million that you done probably invested in this person has been returned to you in full in the form of love. Now let's think about this. Say you've been married for about 5 years. You spent all this time with this person. So far, you done put in $50 million worth of time with this person. Now all of a sudden, the marriage is ended. You don't get that $50 million back. You do not get that 7 to 8 years that you spent with this person back, from dating to relationship to engagement to marriage. You will not get that time back. You will not get that $50 million back. Hence why investing your time is crucially important. You must be careful of who you invest your time into. That is why you must understand the individual before you invest time into them. I'd rather lose $1,000 to $2,000 spending time trying to get to know somebody and understand who they are, rather than not understanding who they are and losing $2 to $3, $4, $5, $6 million of time spent. I don't know about y'all, but that's just how I feel about it. Plain and simple. So you must be careful of who you invest time with. You must be careful of who you invest all of your money with. If you invest your money into a company that you believe is going to go belly up in about 8 years, you're not going to do it. So why invest your time in a relationship that you feel is going to probably end somewhere down the line? Cut that mess out right then and there and call it done and done. Plain and simple. That's why investing time is crucially important. That is more important actually than communication. Because what is the point of communicating with somebody if it's a waste of fucking time? That was number 5. Tika says, I lost 4 years, but I gained some knowledge. That ain't bad. Sorry, I'm sorry. I done missed out on all kinds of things. Dre says, speak on that. I lived that experience. Danielle says, been there, talk about it. Danielle also says, 18 years for me. You know, you gain the knowledge, and of course, you're not going to make that mistake again. But at the same time, that was time spent, and that is money gone in a sense. I mean, I'm glad that both Danielle and Tegan, have gained knowledge from their experiences from the past, and hopefully it will lead to a better future for both of them in terms of more of a happier investment, so let's say that. So, you know, one must be careful with that. All right. Number 6. Number 6 is also important in a relationship. Number 6 is crucially important in a relationship, because number 6 is sex. Number 6 is sex. The reason why sex is important, and I'm not going to joke about it. I was planning to, but I'm not going to. But the reason why sex is important is because the reason why sex is important is the fact that a person needs mental healing, emotional healing, and even physical healing. They need, you know, we thrive on physical touch. We thrive on mental touch and emotional touch. Physical touch is probably one of the bigger things because we're more physical beings. We're emotional creatures, but we're physical beings. So that physical touch goes a long way. A hug releases endorphins of comfort that's actually similar to you being on drugs. It's I think it's called dopamine or something. It's called something. I forget. It's like endorphins. I think that's what it's called. That are released in your brain just by you hugging someone. Especially if you're hugging someone that you care about, releases endorphins in your brain. And it sends that signal to your brain and like, I need this so bad. That's where sex actually comes into play. Sex is that same physical feeling, but on a grander scale. It's going to release a hell of a ton of endorphins, especially if you're having sex with someone that, for one, you have feelings with, and two, the sex is good. So you have to think about that. That is endorphins that are ran up high. Those are endorphins that are ran up and going good. That's why sex is actually important in a relationship. You really, truly need sex in a relationship. It's actually more important than communication, because there's a lot of couples out there that will argue verbally and then just take out their frustrations on each other with sex and then love each other the next day. I just speak it because, hell, it's true somewhere. So sex is one of those things that are important to a certain degree. It's needed, yes. Is it wanted? Hell yes. But it's one of those things that also some people can actually live without. So it's not 100% a necessity in a relationship, but it's still needed in a relationship to actually keep a person physically healthy, to keep their physical and emotional attachment better. Some people can have sex without emotions. That's just them. But I don't care what you say. Everyone has sex. Everyone has sex. Hey, Taze. Everyone has sex with some form of emotional attachment. But again, in a relationship, sex is basically, we'll say it's equally important as communication or even attention. That's basically what that is. That's basically what it is. That's how important that is. So, number 7, because I'm running out of time here. Number 7, of course, we all cannot have a relationship. You cannot have any form of relationship at all if you don't have number 7. And number 7 is trust. Number 7 is trust. We all know that trust is direly needed in a relationship, especially this day and age where cheating and lying is a norm. It's a normality to cheat. It's a normality to lie about cheating. It's a normality to lie about who you're talking to, who you're hanging with, and this, that, and the other. It's a normality. So in this day and age, by it being a normality, trust is 100% needed. There is no way around it. There is no back and forth through it. There's no shortcut to trust. No, trust is earned. You have to earn trust, especially if you're talking to someone who spent most of the time being lied to and cheated on. You have to prove, and that's the fucked up part about it. That's the messed up part about it. That it's fucked up that a person has been with 2 or 3 people who have lied and cheated on them, who's lied and cheated on them. So that person took some time away from dating. All of a sudden now they started dating someone else. But this fourth person has to pay for all the transgressions that the other three done did. So I have to prove to you that I'm not a cheater, even though I've never cheated on you. I've never cheated on you. I've never even had the thoughts of cheating on you. We barely been together for me to even cheat on you. So why do I have to pay for the transgressions for 3 decisions that you fucked up on? I should not have to pay for that. That's like it's like 3 guys walking through the store. They break something in the store, each of them individually, and they see the 3 guys who broke it, but let them leave the store. But I'm walking out behind them. You tell me I got to pay for something that they broke? No. I will help you mend your heart, but why do I have to pay for the fines for somebody who broke your heart 3 times all them times ago? All that time ago. Why do I have to pay for your broken heart? I will help you mend it. I will help you fix it. I will do what I can as a man to make sure that you can understand that you can trust me. But why do I have to pay? Why do I have to pay for the transgressions of others for you to trust me? I have done nothing by you to do you wrong. Every time you called me, I've answered. Every time you've texted me, I've replied. Every time you say, hey, can you come and get me? I've been there because I'm not doing anything with anyone else. That is actually something that can drive people away. Lack of trust in a person due to the fact of what people have done to you in the past can actually push an individual away. I'm like, why should I be with somebody who don't trust me, even though I've done nothing wrong to them because of 3 people from way back when? You know what? As beautiful as you are and as lovely of a person as you are, and I do love your personality, but I can't keep paying for the transgressions of others. I mean, this was fun and I enjoyed my time with you, but I gotta go. I can't do it anymore. I can't keep shelling out the money to pay for it. I know. I understand that. No. I'm talking in general, all around. I'm not talking about just men to women, women to men. I'm talking about all around the board. This happens. This happens to men. This happens to women. It is completely unfair. So I'm telling everybody to stop putting it on the next person. I understand. Here's the thing. The next person is a new person. You have to go in there not trusting, but you have to go in there with the mindset of, I'm going to hear this person out. I'm not going to go in saying, I don't trust them. Just because of what happened to me in the past, I don't trust them. They're going to cheat on me. They're going to lie to me. They're going to do this because of 3 people did it to me before. Here's the thing. If you had 3 people to do it to you before and you believe this 4th person is going to do it, it is not those men's fault. It's not that. It's not the man's fault. It's not the woman's fault. Here's the thing. If you're a woman and you dating these 3 men and now you're dating this one and you don't trust this one, and then all of a sudden this person does something that you don't trust and now you found out he cheating, it's not the man's fault. It's your fault for picking these types of men. You can say, well, I go for this type of person, they all do me wrong. No. There are different types of people that do different things. There are different types of people that do the same damn thing. You want to know what? It doesn't matter how you see a person. You can find yourself the most attractive man in the world, or you can find yourself someone who's not that damn attractive. Guess what? If they want to cheat on you, they're going to fucking cheat on you. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? They're going to cheat on you if they want to cheat on you. But you cannot go into your next dating life and saying that you do not trust somebody off bat. Give them a reason for you to not trust them, or hell, give them a reason. Let them give you a reason to trust them. Plain and simple. Give them a reason to trust, that you can trust them. Give them that opportunity. Don't go in there immediately thinking that you can't trust them because you're looking for something bad. You're looking for something negative. That means you're looking for the first fucking bad thing that happened. And due to the fact you're looking for the first fucking bad thing that happened, the moment you see it, you're like, I'm done, I'm over with. What do you do? He left the toilet seat up. I almost fell in. I don't like that. I don't trust him. If you don't calm what's called the fuck down, I accidentally left the toilet seat up. I apologize. But you're saying that the relationship is over because of that? Then you have some severe trust issues. Done and done. You have to get past those trust issues. You do. You have to get past them. I understand that you've been hurt. We all have been. But guess what? You have to go through pain to experience happiness. If you will not know what true happiness is, if you have not experienced the pain of hurt, you cannot be happy unless you've been hurt. Plain and simple. Yeah, damn it, I felt like I snapped right there. Jesse says, amen. Don't let yourself hold you back from happiness. Damn right. And due to the fact I got less than 10 minutes left. The eighth and final thing is love. Love is what's needed in a relationship. Love, see clearly. But love, when it's showing you that light, when it's showing you that right person, love can be just so beautiful. And it will show you. Love can show you so many things about an individual that you thought were never possible. You will wake up smiling just thinking about that person. And that person brings so much warmth and comfort to your heart, knowing that the fact that they are yours is really all that you need. You feel like I don't deserve them, but you got them. So you have to understand that love is a bond that really can never be broken. Hey, Tracy, can never be broken. Regardless of the fact that y'all don't end up together anymore, y'all will still love each other on some level of degree, because two people who are in love never fall out of it. They always and forever will remain in love. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Love is just so unequivocally beautiful that it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. And I know in some way, shape, or form, people have experienced love. And I don't mean the platonic love that you get from your friends or your family. I'm talking about that pure love from another individual that you are actually with or have been with. You just know that love there is just so damn strong that nothing can tear it down but the people who are in love. You know? Thank you. It leaves you speechless. Danielle says it. It leaves you speechless. Love can leave you speechless. It's just unbelievable. Really. It is. And once you find that love that leaves you straight speechless, that love that's just unequivocal, unequal. I don't even know if I used the word in the right sense. I said unequivocal. You just know. You just know. And this is not something that you want to let go of. So always remember, once you have love, once you find it, hold on to it. Never let it go. Because if you really have what's called true love and you let it go, it's be real hard to get it back again. Real hard. Trust me on that one. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Remember, this is the octagon of a relationship. It's attention, communication, compromise, understanding, invest, trust, sex. I feel like I'm reading this all wrong. Let's try this again. Attention, communication, compromise, understanding, investing, sex, trust, and love. Those are the 8 signs. Those are the 8 things that are needed in a relationship. You have those 8 things that are beautifully together. Hey, Sam, hey, Plugi. If you have those 8 things and they are beautifully put together, chances are you're going to have yourself a glorious relationship and a great marriage. So I really hope to each and every one of you, if you have those 8 things now, keep a hold of it. If you don't, I really hope you do find those things. That's coming straight from me, your host of En-Syte. My name is Steven. I got to get up out of here, but I want to thank you all for the likes, the loves, the shares. Feel free to share this video. You never know. Someone may need to hear it. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my 100th episode, and once I figure it out, I will let you guys know basically ahead of time. So go ahead and share this video. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead over there. Just go on YouTube, type in the title of the show, En-Syte, E-N-Syte. It'll take you to the videos. Go ahead, click on it. Go ahead and subscribe. Videos are uploaded on a weekly basis. Just as I do this, I try to do them Wednesday if I have the time. If not, of course, it'll be at a later date, but it will always be put up on a weekly basis. Again, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you do like this content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you know when I put something up, you'll be there to see it and be one of the first ones. So again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. The likes, the loves, the laughs, and the shares. Keep them going. Keep them going. This is your host of En-Syte, Steven. And always remember, I almost forgot my outro. Stay insightful. Peace.